So this is the product controller we created. In the product controller, we have an action method. This action method, we are preparing the list of products based on the model we created. So how to create the model? I created a separate folder. In that model, I'm having a model folder. Am I right? Is it a monolithic architecture or it is a monolithic architecture, right? The entire solutions, everything I'm putting in a single project. Okay. So this is called monolithic. Tomorrow, if you make any change, everything will get affected. Okay. That I will teach you later point of time. Don't worry about it. Now click on IAS Express. Anyone new today? Feel free to talk.
Yes, Narendra. Yoganand.
Yoganand. Is there any other buddy?
Ravi Kumar, sir.
Ravi Kumar. Where are you from?
I am from Bangalore.
Bangalore. Okay, fine. So don't worry about it. Swati Power. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Fine, guys. See, this is the list of product I created. Okay. How to create this product is I created a empty template project. Listen carefully here. I can reiterate and then I can go for it. I created an empty project template with the store admin. After that, in the program.cs file, I had a builder.service.add controller with the views and then app.use routing. So this is called registering a middleware chain. This is the class where I'm creating an instance for the controllers and views. Okay. Once we're done that, in the product controller, I created an action method, which is saying that index, which will return a view. For that, I'm going to pass that model object to the view. Okay, so what type of view it is? Strongly typed view or a normal view? What type of view it is?
Strongly typed.
Everyone, I need an answer. There are 14 plus people out there. I want answer from here. What is the type of view? It is a strongly typed view or normal view?
Strongly typed.
Strongly typed view. Okay. So when you pass the strongly typed view in the view.index, I'm using a razor. Razor means it is a combination of C# and HTML. Okay, in the earlier you don't have combination. Now you have a combination. The combination is first I want to import the namespace and then I get the list of products. And then I'm going to have a table. Everything I done it. So this is the one which will be rendered in your view. Do you all got the point?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me whether this list of product and table is beautiful or it is awkward. It is not good.
Not good.
So I'm going to apply Bootstrap on this top of this view. Okay. Today's session is I'm going to apply Bootstrap. So how to apply Bootstrap? Before writing the logic, I have to make sure my project is successful. I'll give this notes, don't worry. Later point of time. I'll give everything to you guys. Okay. Now, apply Bootstrap in a project. Today's session is how I'm going to apply Bootstrap in a project. First step one. What is the purpose of Bootstrap? Why do we need a Bootstrap? Anyone can tell me?
It should
Why
be
do we need Bootstrap?
responsiveness.
When we apply Bootstrap, the UI will be more responsive. Am I right? Will be more responsive in nature. I'll explain all those things. Don't worry. What is responsive and all those things. Just listen. And then here, I'm going to say step 1. Create a folder name as www root. First step is we need to create in the project. So what I need to do? What I need to do here? Can anyone tell me what I need to do?
Create a folder with the name of root.
Guys, please go for a mute. Go to solution, right click the project, simply right click. Shit. Right click. Add new folder. Say www root. See, the folder is not having a proper naming. Now you see the global naming is come or not. Icon of global is coming or not. Listen carefully. Say yes or no. Everybody.
Yes, sir.
There is a global icon is coming or not. It means that this folder will serve all files with respect to the project. With respect to the project. So can I go with folder is good option, or can I go with folder is bad option? Like
Good options.
second point, this folder help me to serve like PDFs, like .pdf, .svg. SVG is an image file, okay? .png, etc. Anything you can keep the records here. Or you got my point? And even you can have CSS files also. Here I'm going to include step 2 is include bootstrap. Include bootstrap in the project. Bootstrap in the project. Listen carefully. To include bootstrap, what you need to do, just go to the project, right click on root, add. You see there is a client library, client side library. Will you all able to see this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Click on that. You get a dialog like this. In the dialog, you say Twitter bootstrap.
TTS.
Why it is not working?
Spelling mistake.
Sir, I is repeated in Twitter.
TWITT.
Okay, sorry. You see, there is a Twitter bootstrap library is coming.
Yes, sir.
You select this library. You see all the files related to bootstrap is loaded. Listen carefully. Okay. You see all the folders and files are available. When you use this Twitter bootstrap at 5.3.3, all the CSS, JS, and SCSS files are created. That will be downloaded automatically in this target location. What is my target location? Where it is targeting?
www root.
Root folder. Now click install. Just wait for 2-3 minutes, 1 minute. Everything will be added in your project.
So this is free library available.
It's a free library. Online, you can get it.
Okay.
Anything is paid, I will tell you.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you see here, I got a CSS, I got a JavaScript, I got a SCSS files. Everything I got. Understand my point? Now in the Bootstrap, I want to include this Bootstrap in my project. Before creating a project Bootstrap, what I need to do in the index.html, first I need to create a HTML format. So what is your very first tag in HTML? This is your HTML. In that you will have header. In that you will have body. Am I right or wrong? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
I will have body. Okay. Now to work on Bootstrap, what I need to do? I need to link project.
Script.
First, I have to create a title. I say product, list of product. That is your page title. Okay. This is your page title. And then you will embed link href equal to why it is not coming?
I think save is not done or build is not done, sir.
No, it's not like that. It will automatically done. Anyway, build it.
Sir, a quick question. We were going to work on two projects simultaneously. One is e-store admin and another one is e-store, right?
Yes. First, you complete this admin module for creating products and deleting products, and then we go for Angular, and then we can start the microservice.
Okay.
That is the okay.
Yes.
Link href www root folder slash see, this naming convention is most important. If you do wrong naming convention, things will not work. Okay, then CSS, then bootstrap.css. See, you got the bootstrap.css.
So
Click on this. Now here, always to have a best practice, tilt symbol, so that it will directly taken from the root folder. Okay. Now end. And what is the type? Type equal
text
to
and
style
HTML.
sheet.
Sorry.
Not type, rel. Rel equal to style sheet. Purpose of the file is style sheet. Okay. Now I got the link. Now what I'm going to do, I'm moving this list of product alone here in the body. And I'm going to say a class h1 is my bootstrap. Understand my point? h1 comes from the bootstrap. And before that, I created div class container. You see there is a container. And then you create a div class row. Okay. And then I'm putting this. Let's see the run. Whether CSS is applied or not. How many can say CSS is applied? How many can say CSS is not applied? CSS is not applied. We all agree.
So
Why?
Inter layout page, we'll have to add it.
We added, right? We
Yeah.
added, right? Anyone can think and tell me.
Here style related anything
Those-
we didn't change, correct, sir? Just we need to change like a div and the width and height, everything it will divide it, but style related anything we are not applying, correct?
Rendering type, we used to do.
No. Gomati, do you have any idea?
No, sir.
Gomati, think.
No, sir. This
Hmm?
is my first class, so I not understand.
You're not understand? Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Swati? Ravi?
Thinking, sir.
No, sir.
How many of
We-
you understand middleware concept? Did you register a middleware for static files?
No, sir. We just did for the controllers and for the
No.
views.
But we never
No.
registered for the static files, right? So you have to use app.use static files.
Okay.
Then only the static file will pick this folder to allow serve to the project.
Okay.
Or you got my point? Because in the pipeline, you are not entered the static files. Can anyone read what it is saying? Go to definition. What this one saying? Can anyone read?
Enable static file serving for the current request part.
Now we understand, right? Without app.use static
So
file,
this is not a service we
this
have
is
to
the
register.
see,
We have
this
to
is the
directly add it
middleware.
into the pipeline.
Yes, this is the middleware will detect this root folder as a static file position. Or you got my point? If you are not declared this one as part of the project, it will not detect this folder, root folder. If it is not detected the root folder, will it able to serve the files to the project? See, someone's coming into your home, okay, a private person. Without opening the door, will you able to allow into your room?
No, sir.
The unknown person is coming into your home. Think in this way. The unknown person coming into your home. Okay. If the unknown person coming into your home, without giving an access, will he able to enter into your home?
No, sir.
Come on, guys, you have to speak. If you are not speak, there is no point.
No, sir.
Hello.
No,
No,
sir.
right?
No.
Similar
No, sir.
way, middleware of use static file will allow this folder to execute in the entire project. If you are not using the static file, this root folder is available, but still it will not allow you to serve. Who is providing the access? Middleware or root folder?
Middleware.
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 So whenever you create a folder of root folder, you need to use static file. You understand my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Gomati, Saurabh,
Yes, sir.
Shivprada, everybody understand? If you are not understand,
Yes,
let me
sir.
know, I will clear you.
Yes, sir. I'm not understand, sir.
Come again?
I'm not understand.
Okay. Fine. I will explain. Probably I will give you some videos, Gomati. After
Okay,
session,
sir.
you call me. I will explain. Are you a
Okay.
fresher?
Naren,
Yes.
That is why. Okay. Don't worry about it.
I didn't understand what exactly you're trying to build here.
Come again?
Even I didn't understand. I'm unable to catch up what you're doing.
See, I had a list of products, right? I want
Yes.
to apply Bootstrap and CSS for the product. Okay. To apply CSS and Bootstrap for the product, in the solution, I created a www root folder. Right? Till now, you clear?
Yes,
You're gonna-
but what is the use of this bootstrap, sir?
To apply styles. To apply
Okay.
styles.
Okay.
Bootstrap is for applying styles only, right?
Okay.
That is the reason we created.
I
Okay.
was not aware of that bootstrap.
Okay, fine. See, basically, I will come to that. Bootstrap is a combination of JavaScript and CSS. It is a combination of JavaScript and CSS. Got the point? Yoganand?
Okay. Yes, yes.
So earlier, people will write everything in everything on their own. Earlier, people will write everything on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Bootstrap is a framework will be used to plug and play. Understand my point? That is the idea of Bootstrap.
Okay.
Do you
Got it.
aware of HTML, CSS, right?
Yes, yes.
You know what? Okay. See, you want to apply some styles to to your tags. Will you go for CSS and HTML, right? Yogananda?
Yes.
But you no need to write much code in JavaScript and CSS. Instead, you use a framework called Bootstrap. This
Okay.
Bootstrap will give you all those things. Understand my point?
Yeah, got it.
Now you got it right. So
Yes.
here, what I did is in the Solution Explorer, I imported my Bootstrap files, and then I included that Bootstrap here, and I had served those files with the help of static. Now you understand?
Okay.
You got the point?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now run it. You see, still it is not working. Why? Let's see in the network. Refresh. Why? Why 404? It's not downloading. Hold on a second. It's correct only your static files. Can I make this R? Okay.
So do we have to register the path as well into the?
No, default it will be registered.
Okay.
It automatically did it. Bootstrap
So
is not
slash-
negotiating.
So slash, okay, it is yeah.
It's correct only.
6.
Ishwar, are you there?
Sir, yes, sir.
What happened?
Sir, class C is caps. Class is equal to container, but C is caps. I think maybe some.
No. This is not. File is itself not download. You're not seeing that. Hold on a second. Okay, correct.
So do we need to add type text or CSS? Is it required, sir?
No. It's correct only.
Sir, can I tell
It
one
is-
thing?
It is into library, sir. We missed library.
Can I tell one thing?
Yeah, please.
Sir, don't remove that, sir. The www root folder is not required because of.
Yes, you are correct.
Yes.
And you no need
Because
this,
of tilt, sir. Because of
yeah,
tilt.
it is directly taking. Yeah, now
Okay.
I understood.
Okay, sir.
Now it will work. That's why sometimes what happen, you will miss the single code.
Sir, it happens when we do it from the scratch, sir.
Sir, can you please open to solution www root folder on that. Yeah.
No
Okay.
lib.
Yes. Okay. That's why I'm. Okay, sir.
See? You see the change?
Yes, sir.
Product is moved earlier from here. Now you see here inspect element.
04
If you
will not come.
refresh in the network, you see here, refresh. You see Bootstrap is 200 successful.
Correct, sir.
So that Bootstrap has been downloaded in the browser. See, you see here status. Or you got my point. If something is not working here, you should not see here. You should see in the network tab whether the file is downloaded or not. If the file is downloaded, then only CSS will get applied. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
If the file is not downloaded, CSS will not get applied. Okay, so that is why I'm using that. Now go back. Fine, everything is done. Now come back. Where is my table? It's gone.
Below is
It's
there.
below, sir.
Home. Paste. Now in the table, I'm going to use a class called table. See table,
Yes, sir.
table, primary. Now save it, run it. I got the table.
Yes.
Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Everybody.
Yes, sir.
I got the table or not?
Yes, sir.
And then in this table, I want to have table header will be okay. But in the table body, I have to use class table. Over. Okay. I said table hover in the here. Now you see the difference. You see the
Yes.
change?
Yes.
Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is how you have to build the table. Now I'm stopping here. We'll discuss later point of time. Now you all understand how to apply CSS?
Yes.
Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Earlier this Yoganand.
Yes, sir.
You understand, right?
Yes.
Okay, Ishwar. Anil? Come again?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
Yeah. Someone saying, explain one more time. See, simple. What you need to do. Yeah. I'll come up with this container row and all. Don't worry. Don't worry about right now. I'm focusing on the functionality. I will definitely come up with this. Okay. Now go back. If you use your link, okay, first what you need to do, you need to create a folder called root. In that you go with the add client side library. Here you say Twitter. And then you can see Bootstrap. And then when you click install, all the files will be loaded here. After loading that, you are including that file as a link here. And then in the container row, H1 tag, table primary hover, everything you've done. Once you've done that, in your program.cs file, you have to use static file. Once you've done that, it automatically applies the CSS. Everybody clear? Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Anjali, Gopi,
Sir, understood.
Anjali Sharma.
Sir, but I'm a bit confused with this program.cs, product controller.cs files.
What
How
confused?
it will be used? Means how does it fetch, or how
Don't
does it
mind.
work?
Can you go through my earlier videos?
That is what I'm in day 2 or day 3. I have to start, sir.
Okay, do one thing. Can you go through it before tomorrow so that you will understand?
Okay. Oh,
Okay, if you are asked me again, it will take one more hour to understand for you.
yeah. But I have understood how to make use of this Bootstrap.
Okay,
So how to apply CSS.
sure. Okay, and then once I applied the CSS, now coming back in the Solution Explorer, I want to create a service project. See, will you build all the logic in your controller or it will be outside the controller? Anyone can tell me?
Outside the controller into the models, we will keep the logics.
Outside the controller, we need to write the logic. So before that, let me go paint. We already discussed one point. What is that point? You remember this architecture?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Whenever day before yesterday, we discussed this part. Whenever you make a request,
Middleware detect the request.
it will detect the request with the help of which one?
Middleware.
Middleware. The middleware will call a controller. Controller will call a view, and then we will return. Now my point here is, I don't want to write all the logic in controller. Instead, I'm going to create a service layer. Listen carefully. I'm going to create a what layer?
Service layer.
I'm going to create a service layer. Service layer. Service layer. In the service layer, I can do validation. And I can do business logic. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Business logic. Third one, I can call repository. I'll tell you what is repository tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to use all these things. So what are the things we are doing in the service layer? You have to speak. In the service layer, we are doing validation, business logic, call, and then repository. So here the slight thing is, when you make a request, the request will come to middleware. Middleware will detect the request. It will go to the controller. Controller, before sending the data to the view, it will call a service layer. You got my point? See, controller is doing two things here. What are all the things? Before passing the response to the view, it is basically hitting the service layer to get the data. That service layer will, once the controller receives the data from the service layer will send the data to the view. Again, view will give it to the middleware. Middleware will send the response. Do you all understand the point?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
See, you are segregating your logic from different places. You are not writing all the logic in one place. So what will happen? It will give the request to the service layer. Service layer will send the response back. The moment service send the response, that response will give it to the view. Where the data will be holded from the service, they will take it from controller or they'll take it from model.
They will take it from model, sir.
Model only they will.
Model only they will take it.
Yes.
Your controller will not pass the data. Controller will tell the service layer, hey, I have a model. Model has a data. You go and pick it. Understand my point?
Yes, sir.
Say yes or no, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now coming to the point, I think a lot of people are not able to understand. If you guys understand, let me know. Now, service layer. What is the purpose of service layer? First point, this layer is used to implement business validation. Understand my point? Business validation and business logic will be performed. Clear my point? What type of business validations I can do? What type of business logic I can do? Assume you say product cost is 15,000. Product cost is 15,000. What is your common GST value for the product cost? What is
18%.
your GST? By default, 18%. Now, the total cost will be prepared by application or user?
Application, sir.
Application, sir.
By application. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
User will enter only 1,000 for 15,000. User will not enter the GST. User will not enter the total cost. So, is it a business logic or business validation?
Okay.
To build this one, total cost, is it a business logic or business validation?
Business logic, sir.
Business logic. Where I need to implement that business logic? In controller or service?
Sir, service.
Service.
In the service. Now you understand my point?
Yes, sir.
See, user is entering a data with the 15,000 as a cost. Okay. That 15,000, you need to calculate your GST total cost. These information should be built, or this logic should be built by business application itself. Am I right? As part of the layer, in which layer I need to implement that logic? In which layer I need to implement that logic?
Service layer.
Service layer. Do I need to, why can't I do in controller?
Sir, it will mess over there. Too many things into a single page.
Always controller is responsible for getting the request and giving the response back. You should not build anything on that. Whenever request comes, you do validation of that request, receive the request, validate it, send it to service layer. Whatever response you are getting, just give it to the middleware. That's it. It's a routing component, which method, which middleware need to configure. Understand my point? You don't need to write a big logic in the controller. Now you all understand?
Yes, sir.
See, as part of our code, if you see here, list product, this private method I created in controller. Actually, I am not. Actually, I am not. I don't want to do here. So what I want to do is, I go here, right click, add new item. Now before new item, first I need to create a folder. What is the folder I need to create? What's the folder I need to create?
Services.
Services. Then in that services, right click, new item, select a class, and I say here, product service. Product service. Understand my point? What is the class I created? It is a class I'm creating as a product service. Now, product service class is created or not? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
And here, I make a method public list of products. So, how to bring the products? Quick action.
Namespace we need.
You need to include a namespace. What is your namespace? Using
E-store admin.
store admin dot
On services. So, yeah.
and then what is your class name? Product
Model.
model. And say list products. Can I take the logic as it is? What are there in this?
Yes, sir.
Everything to here.
We can take that logic.
I can take the logic here.
Yes, sir.
Now the service is having a data.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just moving. So go here. Here, I want to call that particular list of product. So to call the list of product, what I need to do first?
We need to.
I need to create object for the service class first. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
I copy this class, go to your controller. I say here, product service, new product service.
Okay.
And then underscore product model equal to product service dot list product service, list products. Right? Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Now object is same. But did I written any logic in the controller? Yes or no?
The entire business logic moved to services instead of controller.
Entire business logic I moved to
Services.
services. Now run the project. It will have the same result. No change in the result. Now you see here, F11. Now it will try to create an instance for the class. Now you got the service object. And then it is calling a product model to create the product. Product is creating or not?
Yes, sir.
Now you see, I got the product model with the 3 data. I got all the 3 model. Now,
Yes, sir.
this I am passing to the view. My view is rendered.
It's rendered, sir.
Everybody clear? You need to speak.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You all understand?
Yes, sir.
Shivaprabhat, Saurabh, Narendra Gopi,
Yes, sir. Please.
Anil,
Yes, sir.
Anjali.
Got it.
So today we learned only service and how to apply CSS. Now coming the point, one more point. Sir, I don't want to create object every time in the controller. Every time I don't want to write this statement. Or you got my point?
Yes, sir.
It will automatically create the object.
Yes, sir.
To do that, I need to go
Step.
for IOC and DI. What is IOC? Inversion of control. I will explain this tomorrow.
Okay.
It is a big topic. I want to clearly explain this topic by tomorrow. Inversion of control and dependency injection. You all understand, right? First, I need to create object for the service. With that object, I want to call the list of products. Or you got my point? Here, I
Yes, sir.
manually created an object in the controller. Now, tomorrow, I'm not going to use that. My ASP.NET core will automatically create an object, and that object will be served across the places. That we are going to discuss tomorrow. Everybody clear? Any questions so far?
Clear, sir.
So why do we need to create object for a class? What is the purpose of creating object for a class?
Using that object only, we can get all the action methods correct within the product.
Okay.
And
Is the object
entry
is
point
unique
of the
for every
class.
request, or it is different for any request? Every request.
Every request is a common, but
Yes.
yes, based on
It
No,
is
no, no, no,
pointing
no.
to different
Listen,
actions, sir.
listen my question.
Okay.
Will the object which you are creating, every request it is same or different?
It's different, sir.
It's different, sir.
Why?
Request.
Because every request is unique, sir. That's why it will create and it will just disallocate when the request is get completed.
That's
If-
fine. Now you understand, right? Now
Yes, sir.
tomorrow I am going to show you 3 lifetime objects. One is singleton. You will create object for only one time. It can be used across all the requests. I'm going to teach you that as well. The second point, scoped. I will create an object based on the browser. If I have 2 browsers, one browser will hold one object, other browser will hold another object. Okay. The last one is I'm going to use a transient. Every request, a new object will be created. You all understand my point? I'm going to give a recap today. I'm going to teach you inversion of control and dependency injection. First point. Second point, how long that object is going to be hold. For that, I'm going to teach you 3 types. One is singleton. Second one is what? Scope. Third one is transient. I will explain all these things tomorrow. Clear my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any questions? I can answer. I'm stopping the recording.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir. We included like user